Hi, Shanti. Shanti, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Yes, I'm extremely sorry.
No worries. It's okay.
Wait, yeah, I will share the screen. Wait. Actually, you have done a good job.
Thank you.
Yes,
The analysis still has to be done. I wish I could have done a little bit more and showed it to you.
I think you can do it well because you have set the background really well.
Okay. Thank you.
It's not a.
Do you want me to share the
Yeah,
document,
please.
Hashan?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, I find it difficult to share it. So I have mentioned all the things that you have to, I have highlighted.
Yes, I
So
saw
I
that.
just need, few things to be rectified. All right. So can you go through what I have highlighted? That's enough.
Yes, okay.
From the very beginning.
This is your first comment. Citation.
So I have highlighted, including the where the sometimes the full stops are there where they are not necessary. So I
Okay.
have highlighted all those things as well. So this is
Okay.
this is from the
Thank you.
beginning.
Yeah, this is from the beginning. This is the first one, the first page.
All right. So see now this is okay. All right. So I have changed it to the topic. All right. I have highlighted this one, right? So
Mhm.
here now there's something that this is not your idea, right? You have taken this from somewhere,
Yes.
right? Yes, between 1990 and mid 20. Yeah. Okay, this is the very beginning. A comparative study. I have changed it to off, right? It was there as on, right?
Okay.
Right. So I have
Probably.
changed it. I think yes, off is more suitable, right? What do
Okay.
you think?
Yes, yes.
I don't know if you have a different opinion, you can share, right? So the second thing is United Nations with S. You have put it A there, so you can change it. Uh, your numbering is also good. Background 1.1. So each chapter it should be numbered like that,
Okay.
right? Chapter 2, chapter 2.1, chapter 2.3, like that. All right.
Okay.
So you have a very good start. In the last session also I told you that you have done it very well in the first chapter. So can you go through it? All right. There's nothing. Yeah, this one, right? So when you are dealing with numbers, statistics, or an idea of somebody else, you have to cite it,
Yes.
right? You have not cited it, so make sure you cite it.
So,
Here,
like
this is not, yeah,
sentence by sentence, sometimes what happens is like the entire paragraph sometimes is from one source. In
yeah.
that case,
No, the
yeah,
thing is, Hishanti,
yeah,
that is what I wanted to highlight
yeah,
throughout the whole chapter. What you have
yes,
done is, okay, let's say one person says something, right? So
mm,
you have the entire paragraph, you
yeah,
have mentioned what he says.
yes,
The next paragraph, you have mentioned what the other person
somebody,
tells. So it
yes,
is, yes. So the thing is, Hishanti, now
yeah,
you are doing a research and an analysis. So in that case, don't like, okay, one person, one paragraph, the other person, the other paragraph. Don't put like that. So don't cite ideas in paragraph.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
What you have done is, you can check, right? In some pages, there are 4 or 5 paragraphs.
Yes.
What you have done is, okay, A told this, B told this, C told this, something
Yes.
like that. So which means that one page contains 5 paragraphs.
Yes.
So I don't know whether I have told it. What you can do is within the same paragraph, right? You can compare, okay, this person tells something else and this person tells something else, or both people,
Yes.
have a very common understanding of the situation of the explanation, right?
Okay. Okay.
Something like that should be done, right?
Okay.
So I have not I highlighted that, but it's good you remembered that, right? So
Okay.
this is not something I have put. I don't know how
Yeah,
it
that's
came. You
my
have
that's
highlighted.
no, no, I have highlighted it because I need
Okay.
to find out who actually initiated the mediation process.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Can you move on? The other
Thank
thing
you.
is the problem. Yeah, the problem statement should be shortened. It can be shortened,
Okay.
right? And you should as well. So, but it doesn't necessarily within one paragraph or two you can do it,
Okay.
right? Because in the background you have said the background really well,
Yeah.
right? Then which means that if there's somebody who has not done the background really well, that person can include these things in the problem statement. But you have done a very good background. So it's very easy for you to just to use one paragraph and explain your problem statement,
Okay.
right? So you have in the background, I don't know where you have put it, right? So you
Yeah.
have mentioned what you are trying to look at, how the different cultures. So that those are really good, right? So it is problem. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know how the full stop came,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
The other thing is methodology.
Yeah.
Your research is a qualitative research,
Mhm.
right? It's
Yes.
a case study, it's a comparative study,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
it's a descriptive analysis where you describe,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
If you can go through the research methods, like what I have done is like now what you can do is check what is qualitative. Qualitative means like it's a very not with numbers,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
What we are trying to do is it's not with numbers, ne?
Yeah.
Percentage, it's you are like explaining things. Yeah, you are
Yeah.
describing things. So it's a
Yeah.
descriptive analysis,
Yeah.
right? If you don't agree with me, you can tell, right? I don't know, right, what approach you are trying to use, but in a
I
research
was
methodology part, yep.
I was wondering whether I was going to ask you the same question, Hashan, because
Mm.
in there was another section. Oh yeah, I think it's here. So it's the same one. Okay. The descriptive analysis, I just wanted to get your input on exactly what it is, like what method I am employing. I wasn't very clear, that's why I didn't put that.
Yeah, it's a descriptive analysis.
Qualitative comparative study, I understand it's a descriptive analysis. So in there, can I just say descriptive analysis, or do I have to explain it further?
So
Like the theoretic.
the thing is this, right?
Yeah.
If you want, I can share a few books on qualitative research, right?
Okay.
So in the
Okay.
methodology, what you have to do is you have to justify why you are using this kind of a methodology,
Okay.
right? So
Okay.
why you are using a descriptive analysis? Because
Okay.
those things, okay, let's say something like this. I'm doing a research on the food preferences, right?
Yeah.
The opinion of the people rather than getting the numbers, I'm very much interested in whether they are ideas, right? So it's a qualitative analysis. Sorry, it's a qualitative research,
Yes.
right? As well as it's a
Yes.
qualitative analysis as well, because it's doing. So you have to justify why that methodology suits your research.
Okay.
You have to justify,
Okay.
right? Now I can send all the books. I have like 15 books on research methods and methodology. What
Okay.
you can do is you can go through it, okay, qualitative research, descriptive analysis, right?
Okay.
Why you are using it? Because
Okay.
for this kind of a research, I think the best method is a descriptive analysis. You are describing it,
Yes. Yes.
right? Okay, these people have told this, these people have told this. You are explaining. So you
Yes.
are describing, right?
Yes.
I guess you are describing. I think descriptive analysis is the best approach you can use, right?
Yes.
If you
Yes, I
feel
agree.
like you want to have a different approach, you can tell me.
No, no, it's descriptive analysis. Yeah, it's correct.
Yes. So yeah, can you move on? The method is also it's good, right? Theoretical approach. Let's put a theoretical approach, right?
Okay.
So wait, this research is underpinned by liberal feminists. Okay, fine, right? Okay, this one. Liberal feminist, I don't get it. Liberal feminist, the liberalism philosophy to gender equality. What do you mean?
I think that's a typo or something. I need to edit it again. Sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. This.
Yeah.
So the other thing
Okay.
is here,
Yeah.
when you cite the ND stand for like that year is not given. Am I correct?
Okay.
But the thing is, you have to find the year,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
That is
Okay. I'll find the. Yeah, I couldn't find it for that, but yeah, I'll check it again.
all right. So what you can do is in some article,
Yeah.
you don't find it is from a journal, right?
Yes.
In
Yes.
some article, in one source, they have not mentioned. I have come across so many times this issue, right? So
Yeah.
what you can do is you can type the same article or copy paste it and
Yeah.
search again.
Okay.
Right? Then I'm pretty sure the year will appear in one of those. So you try to get the year. That is how
Okay.
you should do the proper research,
Okay.
right? All right, move on. So this guy's name is Guy Evans. Evans, right?
Yes.
You can put Evans 2024,
Okay.
right? Okay,
Okay.
okay. This one. At the same time, the research also draws on the need to achieve positive peace, which is about achieving peace, not just by. So this you have not included this
Put the
in the background.
citation. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
in the background. So this is good,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I really like it. Actually, what we are trying to understand is whether, at the end of the day, whether the involvement of women contribute to the positive peace,
Yes.
right? This is good,
Yes.
right? But you should
Okay.
mention it in the background.
Okay.
That is what we expect, right?
Yeah.
Positive peace means what liberal feminists saying is when we include more women in the I don't know in the lawmaking process, peace processes, whatever, they
Yeah.
are more cooperative and they are more towards cooperation than men,
Mhm.
right? That is
Yeah.
what they say, right? That is called the long-term peace, right?
Yes. Yes.
So this is good, but you should mention it in the background,
Okay.
right? So that's why I have highlighted it. Okay, move on. significance of you can put it to significance of the research or significance of the study. Okay. Okay. Here you have mentioned, I think. Can you move on? Yeah. Next page. Okay. Here. If you can put, I don't know where you have put it, right? What you are trying to see is compared four case studies from four continents means like culturally, linguistic wise, the
Yeah.
difference, right? That is the
Okay.
significance,
Okay.
right? I think that is your significance. And the overall contribution of involvement of women in the overall success of peace process or in achieving positive peace. All right. So it's okay to have a lengthy significance. Lengthy means half a page significance. It's okay because that is
Okay.
what we expect.
Okay.
Limitations. The thing is, uh, as I told you, there are three types of limitations: methodology wise, content wise, and in terms of time frame. It means like whether you are picking up. I remember we had the discussion on this.
Yeah.
What did we discuss?
Yes. So
I remember
what
it.
we,
We had a
yeah,
discussion.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think what we said was number one. I mean, I remember the time frame one was because we
Mm-hmm.
had only like 3 or 4 months to do it. So, it was only possible to do it. And methodology also, like only secondary research we are using, and only 4 case studies. So it has to be based on the 4 case studies that we choose. That is the content, right? That is the content.
Yes, yeah, that is the
Uh,
content. Means like there are so
yeah.
many, peace processes, the peace deals, agreements with the involvement of women, but we are choosing only one case study from each continent, four continents, right? That is hard. Okay, but methodology is also
Yeah.
fine. Did we discuss anything on the time frame? Time frame in the sense, this period to
So
this year?
you
No,
said,
right?
no, we didn't, but what
Okay.
you said was on when I'm measuring the durability,
Mhm.
uh, to think about the so after the conflict, okay, after the signing of the peace process, we are
Mhm.
looking at durable peace.
Mhm.
So to think about one time period, if it is 5 years after the peace
Ah,
accord, to
mm,
look at that. That's what you
yeah.
told me.
Okay, then fine.
Yeah.
You can pick either five
Okay.
years or 10 years,
Okay. Okay.
right? I think it's 10 years is fine, right?
Okay.
I don't know because you are the one who's doing the four case studies.
No,
By now
that's
you have,
fine. That's
yeah.
fine because, yeah, because 2000, I think the last one was signed in 2014, so we have 10
Mhm.
years to compare.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it's because having a bit 5 years means you can't judge the effectiveness of a peace deal like, you know, 5 years. It's more than 5 years. I think that 10 is the best one.
Okay.
As for
Okay.
each case study, see like after signing 10 years, but how
Yeah.
successful it has been. All right.
Okay.
So move on. Literature review also, I don't see any major mistakes. The only thing is like you have not compared the
Okay.
discussion we just had, right?
Okay.
Other yeah, this one, right? So the same person, right? You are
Yeah,
silent.
it's the same person. Yeah. So from here onwards, it's the same person.
Yes, that's the same person. Then one citation is enough. You don't need to cite again. That's why I told you. Like we can say he further knows, right?
Okay.
Something like that, which means you connect,
Okay. Okay.
right? All right, we can move on. Other thing is Bell. See, you don't need to put CA. Bell 2019.
Okay. See, I
Right?
actually use the. Okay. I'll edit that because I actually use the Microsoft Word citation
Uh,
uh,
hmm.
tool. I
See,
think that's what, but I
here
can
this is
change.
correct. See, this is correct.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
This one is
Okay,
correct. Yeah.
move on. Okay, this one. This can
I
be
think
right.
it's they. Yeah. I think they, that is. Uh,
Okay, this one. Wait. Up. Okay, 2.5 has the involvement of women led to meaningful integration of gender perspective within resultant peace agreements. So the thing is, now you are
mhm.
in here. Are you talking about the 4 case study or in general?
Here I'm talking about in general.
Okay, that's fine. Because
Because this is the.
don't
No,
pick the 4 case study.
no, I haven't. Because it's the literature review, I didn't pick those sources. I just picked general sources.
Yeah. So make sure you don't you don't use the literature with regards to those 4 case studies,
Yes.
right? That is
Yes.
what you have to do in the analysis part.
Yes.
The truth is,
Yes.
Ishante, somebody has done about this,
Yeah.
right? Maybe
Yeah.
not a comparison of all 4, but
Yeah.
individually for sure they have done it,
Yes. Yes.
right? So
Yes.
don't put the analysis in the literature chapter.
Okay.
All right. So see, yes, Bill and Nicole, right? You
Mhm.
have you should have the year, right?
Okay.
Here, right?
Okay.
All right. Then here also the same mistake,
Yeah.
right?
This one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So see, are they from 2 different fonts?
No, the thing is
Same
this
font type.
I need to check because I use this references this there is a citation,
No.
insert citation
Yeah.
tool. I
No,
just put
don't
it
use
in
it.
and then okay, I won't use it there. Okay.
Yeah, don't use it. You can use other citation generators. Like what I use the son of citation.
What's that?
Son of citation.
Son of
SON
site. Okay.
citation.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
All right. Either you can, or other thing what you can do is you can use this and you can
Hmm.
omit this JAM, the other word, other
Yeah,
letters.
yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yes. Okay.
All right. So the literature review. Okay, fine. If I am not highlighted, you can move on. And then the other up. What I am wondering is whether you have talked about your analysis in the literature review.
No.
Analysis of comparative studies mean.
So what I did was I looked at I basically looked at comparative studies that has been done so
Hmm,
far
hmm.
to see whether it actually covers what I am doing.
Okay, all right.
So Yeah, so what I did, and then I sort of summarized the comparative studies I have gone through, and at the end, I sort of mentioned this. At the end, I mentioned,
Then
yeah,
yeah,
here,
yes.
yeah, I mentioned
Uh,
that actually only one person or two people have actually tried to look at the durability of peace and the involvement in women's involvement in peace processes.
Hishanti,
Yes,
rather
yeah,
than putting the title discussion,
okay,
can we put the research gap?
okay, all right.
What you are doing is okay. These people have told this, but these are not been
Yes,
examined properly.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
that is called the research gaps,
okay,
right?
okay.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, analysis I just started here. So I
Yes.
actually have some questions. I actually have some. So here, as you said, as you said, like it's like different ideas from different people that I have summarized here. I just want to know, I mean, so I've only done the first topic. There are four more topics to do. I mean, I have the data, but I haven't put it here. So I will share with you something later with this. But on the
Mm-hmm.
first topic here, so we are looking at the effect of conflict on women.
Yeah.
And there are like three main things that are being discussed here. One is about the sexual violence, one is about
Mm-hmm.
the displacement, and one is about female combatants.
Mm-hmm.
So for the moment, what I have done is just gone through, because it's complicated, when you're doing it first. I just went through the
Yes.
Colombian case first. I went through the Kenya. Then, I mean, I went through country by country.
No.
Uh,
What you
yeah,
have done a good job. The thing is like there are so many paragraphs. That's the problem.
yeah, true, true.
And what you have
Yes,
what you can do is
yeah,
can you have charts, tables,
yeah,
right?
can do. Yes,
Some
yes,
things like that because then it's much more easy for
yeah,
you because even for the person who is evaluating it rather than going through everything. Okay, if when somebody says okay, out of 100 people 60 the people who were affected were men, right? You have put it in a chart or
yeah,
graph,
yeah,
right?
yes,
Then it's
yes.
very the person can understand it better.
So even my findings here, I can put it in a graphic form as well, right?
Yes, yes, you
Okay.
have done the thing is you have done a good job. But the thing is it would have been better because you have addressed the question number one, the impact. So you
Yeah.
have done it okay, but the thing is two issues. One thing is for each paragraph for so many paragraph within one page. So you
Yeah.
can have it like you can reduce the number of paragraph by having tables or charts,
Yes. Okay.
right?
Okay.
That is fine. Hey, what is this? This is what DIOS?
Yeah, I mean, here again, I couldn't find the date. So it just
Okay.
came
This is
like
the
that. I
author,
need to
right?
check it. Yeah, yeah, that's the author.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
that's why like when you don't put the year, I feel like
Yeah,
you know
I know.
it's a public life equals DIOS.
True, true. Yes.
So you have to have the year. So see,
Okay.
you are citing the same person, right?
Yes, yes.
What you can do is the same way. This
Yeah.
person has told this and this as well,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
So then
Okay.
it's more easy.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. This
Uh,
I don't know like
yeah, so
this.
I am working on this at the moment. I just want
What
to
is
check
your
which,
what
yeah.
is the second research question?
Second
The
research
first
question.
research question is okay. At the end of the day, Hishanti, what we are looking at is whether you have done what you have promised.
Yeah.
Right?
So, how have women been affected by conflicts? That is the first one.
Okay, that
Second
is
one
done.
is how and to what extent have women been involved in peace processes? That's the second one.
Okay.
That's what that I have to do. Rest of it I have to do basically, and then does the involvement of women in peace processes has led to meaningful integration of gender perspectives. Yeah, and whether have these benefited women and achieved durable peace. And finally, I look at the different factors that
Okay.
we're
Okay. So
trying
this
to,
is
yeah.
this is what you are going. This is how you are going to do this, right? So
Yes,
first
yes.
research question, the second and third, you can discuss in one chapter,
Okay,
right?
okay,
The fifth, let's put the fifth. Okay, you can change. Fourth research questions will be what socio-cultural, economic, and political factors contribute to the women's involvement in the peace process. Oh,
okay.
wait. What is the word?
No,
Wait.
actually, that's how I had it before. I put the
Oh,
durable piece at the end, but then I
yeah.
was, and then I was thinking it logically flows like this because social cultural is something else that we are looking at. I don't know. I mean, I would like
No,
your
I think you are
advice on that.
you are correct. It
Yeah.
has to be like last question would be have these peace agreements. This is what you have. What this is what you ultimately try to achieve. The fourth research
Yes.
question, right? It should
Yes.
be
Yes.
five.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Should be fine. Okay.
Then comes the problem. Okay, what do you think, right? Give me your idea. What should come first? Is it the third one or the fifth one? One and two, okay, right? Has the
Okay. You mean
involvement of has the involvement of women in peace process led to meaningful integration of gender perspective? Is it the fourth or shall we keep it the third instead of making this one the third? What socio-cultural, economic, and political factors contribute to women's involvement in peace process? I think it should come third. What do you think?
which one? The piece agree this one,
The
right?
last one. The
Okay.
last one. I don't know.
Last
This
one.
anyway. The fourth research question you should be your last question,
Okay. Yeah,
right?
that is what I'm looking at. Yes.
Yes. The question is whether the third question should be fourth
Okay.
and fifth research question should become third. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah, that is also possible because by the second we are
Mm,
looking at how they have been involved in
mm,
what
mm,
capacities they have been involved
mm,
in peace processes, right?
mm.
And
Yes,
then we can look at why what are the reasons that
yes,
they have been
yes.
involved. Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that
I
makes
think
sense.
that is good. Then
Okay.
you can arrange your chapters accordingly.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Then it's easy. 1, 2, 3 should be in
Yeah.
one chapter. 4 and
Okay.
5 should be in the other chapter.
Okay. So I need to have like different heading, like how I
No, in the fourth chapter should be the impact of women
okay.
uh, in civil. All these things are civil conflicts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? All the 4 case studies are based on civil conflicts. Am I
Yes.
correct? Yes.
Yes,
The
yes, we will find
impact
conflict.
of impact of civil conflicts on women, something like that. One chapter.
Okay, okay,
The role of women in promoting positive peace. The other chapter. The thing is, Ishanti, what we expect is whether you answer all those whatever the x number of questions,
mm,
right? It can be in 2 chapters, it can be in 3 chapters. If you want, you can have 5 chapters, doesn't matter. What I'm saying is
okay,
like it's easy if you can put everything in 2 chapters because
okay,
how have women been affected by conflicts and how and what extent these can be go in one chapter, right?
yes,
First, you
okay,
highlight the impact, and the involvement of women, right?
Okay.
Then what
Okay.
factors have contributed to their involvement? Whether, because maybe in Asia there can be more restrictions, the socio-cultural restrictions than in Europe,
Yes.
right? In
Yes.
your
Yeah.
analysis, those things
Yeah.
will come out,
Yes.
right? That is what you are trying to analyze, right?
Yes.
At the end, the conclusion, you can put everything. Okay, in Asia, these factors have contributed to, you know, significantly lesser involvement of women in peace processes than more outward-looking liberal societies,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can challenge your own theory, Hishanti. Now
Yeah.
you have used the liberal feminism.
Mhm.
Liberal feminism means by giving equal opportunities for women, they can, it can lead to positive outcomes,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
In the Marxist feminism, he criticized the capitalist society. Not he, that theory criticized the capitalist society, saying that until this whole system changes,
Mhm.
there's no point of giving opportunities for women, even though you give opportunities, the women will have other social challenges that will, hinder them from
Mhm.
achieving their goals.
Yes.
There's no point of, the truth is, in Sri Lanka that exists.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes the women themselves think, okay, like we are second to men. That
Mhm.
that is the that is the social structure, that is how everybody has been grown up from the
Yeah.
childhood,
Yes.
right? So this is what the Marxist feminists, you know, what they say,
Yes.
right? So in the conclusion, you can there's it is totally fine to say that liberal feminists sometimes do fail to explain, you
Mhm.
know, some realities of the society,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
don't think about it everything yet, right? Just let's go one by one, and in the
Sure.
conclusion, once you do the analysis, you can have good conclusion. I'm pretty sure you can have good conclusions,
Okay.
including challenging your own theory, the liberal feminist theory.
I mean, it already came up when I was reading. I mean,
Yes.
all this social stuff is very difficult. The
Mm.
norms and everything, it's very difficult to change them.
Yeah, totally fine. Totally fine,
Yeah.
right? Don't
Yeah.
think like, okay, since I have used the liberal feminist theory, I can't challenge the liberal feminist theory. No, right?
Okay. Okay.
What you are testing is also theory,
Yeah.
right? Whether this theory can be applied, and in if yes, how? If not, like why?
Yeah.
Right? Totally fine, right? I am pretty sure you would tell at the end, like, okay, these things cannot be explained through liberal feminist theory. Totally fine,
Okay.
right? Now, are we
Right.
clear on the, the two analysis chapters,
Yeah.
right? So, Hishanti, it's better if
Yeah.
you can have an introduction for each chapter. It's like one, maybe like half a page.
Okay.
There you can explain what you are trying to say what you are trying to explain in this chapter, second
Okay.
chapter, third chapter.
Okay.
Only in the first chapter, the 1.1 goes like the background of the study. 2.1 the introduction, 3.1 the introduction, 4.1 the introduction, conclusion chapter also 4.5.1 the introduction, where you just give an idea what you are trying to explain.
Okay. So at the beginning of, so like 1, 2, 3, I have one chapter at the beginning. So at the beginning of that chapter, I have to explain what it is about.
Each
Uh,
chapter.
Okay, but do I also have to, because in the papers that I read,
Hmm?
at the introduction also sometimes they give like they say, this is structured in this way. I didn't put that. This is structured in this way. This chapter looks at this chapter looks at that. Should I put that as well in
No,
the introduction?
then no, that you can do it now,
Okay,
right?
okay,
Let's finalize this, right?
okay.
Because the rather now your entire chapter called the introduction chapter,
Yes,
right?
yes.
In the background, you can't mention that in this chapter I'm discussing this in this. No,
Hmm.
it is called the
Yeah, yeah.
background. You are set in the
True, true.
background. In a
Yes,
research paper, that is called the introduction. So in that way, you can, if the title is the introduction, that's fine. Your 1.1 is the background of the study. Are we
yes,
clear?
yes.
If you want, what you can
Yeah,
do is after limitation 1.9, I don't know, 1.9,
yeah.
you can mention, you know, the chapterization or the outline of the research.
Okay,
Then chapter 1, this, chapter 2, this,
okay,
chapter 3,
okay,
like that,
okay,
right?
okay,
The
okay.
other thing is one last thing, Hishanti. In the research, you have not mentioned the research objective. You have mentioned the research questions.
I put that, I think.
Really?
Because last time also you mentioned this.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so research objective. So I put the objective here. I mean, it's not descriptive. I just put an objective here. I mean, you can just think of
Yeah,
it.
this one. No, 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 no.
So,
Here,
yeah,
this is your primary objective, right?
yes.
There are like secondary objectives as well, because to explain how women have been affected,
Hmm.
it's also a research question,
Okay,
right?
okay,
So those things can be like you put 1.4 research objectives,
okay,
1.5
okay,
research questions. So research questions or research objectives.
okay. So it relates directly to the questions
Yes,
also, right?
yes,
Yeah, okay.
exactly. Because you are trying to achieve research questions by answering the research objectives by answering the research questions.
Yes, okay. All right. 200. So Hashan, I want to do the analysis section totally and then share with you because I need
Yeah,
your input on that.
sure.
Maybe by Wednesday or Thursday, I think I should be able to send you a
Sure.
draft.
I
Okay.
I sure you can do it.
I think I'm trying to. I'm trying my best to
Okay.
do it. Yeah.
But
Uh,
what was the deadline? What is the deadline?
so the
By
deadline is
when you
actually
can?
deadline is actually the 24th. I just asked for an extension of the 31st. I want to finish it by the end of May. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's very little time left. Very
Highly,
little time
highly,
left.
highly doubtful. The thing is, Ishanti, I'm
Yeah,
highly, to be honest, right? To
yeah,
tell the truth, I'm highly doubtful. The thing is, Ishanti, I really expected you can do I'm still confident that you can do a good research on this, right?
yes,
You
yes,
have had a very good start, and you have, you have the good research questions and the K4 case studies. But the thing is, highly doubtful whether you can complete it by 31st.
31st. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know
Uh,
whether next will give an extension. That is the
I
issue.
don't
So
know. I don't
that's
know. I don't know, but it's aparadi. Aparadi in the sense like it's a waste because
yeah,
imagine like you answer the first and second research questions very well, right?
yeah, yeah,
Your the main thing is the fourth and fifth,
yes,
right? The contribution
yes,
of women to positive peace. That is what you have
yes,
to do, right?
yes, yeah,
In the background, please mention about the positive piece. And
okay.
in the theoretical framework, also mention the positive piece, the concept of positive piece. If not, it's
Dalton's one, right? Yeah,
yeah. Sorry.
yeah. Galtung's one. Yeah,
Yes,
I
the
didn't include
Galtung.
his name.
Galtung.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Galtung's positive piece, because otherwise you have to erase the positive piece from your research. Otherwise, because
Yes.
you are using, first you have to mention like, okay, this is positive piece,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So you are addressing the structural violence. In positive piece
Yes.
means you are addressing the structural violence,
Yes.
right? Because
Yes.
the harassment against women, it's not
Yeah.
sometimes direct violence,
Yes.
right? Discouraging women to take part in elections, also structural violence.
Yes.
So those things should be mentioned, right? If
Okay.
you are using
Okay.
the positive peace concept,
Yeah.
as I told you, like I'm highly doubtful. Okay, let's try. You can try.
Okay. Okay.
The thing, yeah. That the thing is like a lot of people start really well.
Yeah.
The issue that they come across is, they don't manage the time. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yes.
Right. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Just do a good job. The thing is, I need at least like what you did last time is good, right? You send it
Okay.
earlier, so then I
Yeah.
had the time. I had time to go through it and
Yeah.
see what you have done.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can send it early. I can
Yes.
give my feedback and then you can work on the weaknesses. And not to forget, Ishant, you have to mention that you have to have an abstract,
All right. Okay.
right? More
Okay.
than
Okay.
anything, you have to show
Yes.
me the abstract,
Okay.
right? That is the
Okay.
essence of your research. Essence in the sense everything should be included in the abstract. You have to
Okay.
mention, you have to show me the abstract,
Okay.
right? And the list of abbreviation, list of charts, tables separately, those
Yeah.
things at the end of the day, the person who is evaluating is like, he's also at the end of the day a human. Like when
Yeah.
your thesis is properly arranged, okay,
Yes.
then he has an idea, okay, this person has done something, right?
Hmm.
Properly, right? Doing a research
Yes.
is not all about, just having an analysis. The outer
Yes.
appearance, how it looks, how it is been arranged, everything is part
Yes.
of doing a research,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
All right. Any more
Okay.
questions?
Not at the moment. So what I want to do, yeah, I want to share a draft anyway. So to get your
Yeah,
feedback,
yeah.
I'll try my best to
Mm.
do it by Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah.
Okay. The
Okay.
earlier you send me, the more
Yeah.
time I have
Better.
to give you the feedback.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
All right, then
All right.
hopefully I wish you good luck to
Thank you.
finish it
Thank you.
by
I
next
need that.
Thursday, right?
I need that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you. Bye.